Speed walking cornfields ought to be a sport. It's all worth it though. Let's get them. Okay, down here in the magical forest for the second time. And it's gotten a lot greener, a lot thicker. See what the magical forest has to say or show us. All right, got a first one here. Okay. Beautiful shroom. Beauty. Ridges are nice and dry. Super fresh still. Nothing wrong with it. Little dry though. Little dry. Not as thick walled as last year. A little more precious right now. We'll have to kind of take care of them. Yeah, great start. And they set of twin trunk sycamores here. Big girls. Okay. Got a good start here. Okay, they grew a little bit. If you guys haven't watched the first episode of the Magical Forest, you might want to go back and watch that first. If you recall in the first episode around all these sycamores, I picked about a quarter of what was around all these sycamores and left them because they were all young and pretty small. Great start. Those are beautifully just naturally kind of dried in the woods, fresh dried. I left these because most of them were so small, and we were expecting a couple rain chances, and one was a really good rain chance. Like 2 days after I had left these, I'd seen another one over here. Don't see it now. That's how it goes. Wasn't very big. There's one there. That's not the one I seen. Okay, there's a stump there, so there's where I picked one, and then I just grabbed this one. So they've tripled in size, but we missed both of those rain chances. If these would have got some rain, they would have thickened up, had nice thicker walls. Nothing wrong with these though. Beautiful. They would have got bigger, taller, thicker. It's a double-edged sword though. All this vegetation would have got taller, greener, thicker, and that next bout of moisture could have caused these to get some staining and some mildew and start to go downhill also. But the magical forest, baby, is where it's at. Not really. Usually these places, I only come in here like maybe twice a decade. And because these big mature forests for me is not usually where it's at. I like the thicketier, younger, stressed out areas. Whereas big magical forests like this, they're usually pretty even keeled. Okay, they've been stable and steady and healthy for years and years, and they're established. Not much chaos going on underground, which usually equals not too many morels. But they're in here this year. It's just been a good couple year run on the sycamores. Next 2 or 3 years could be different. Won't find any under them. They'll be in the maple trees, willow trees, cycles. Watch the show, find out. Last year I popped them in all them mapley windrows. Nothing in them this year. Not a thing. They cycle. All right, let's go. Leaving these behind really paid off. Look at these beautiful shrooms. These feel like they've been air dried for 2 days and they're just gorgeous. Just looks like somebody's been out here cleaning them. God, the stems are rubbery and hard to pinch off, which is good. Don't want them brittle. God, they're beautiful. It's like someone's out here cleaning them and keeping the bugs, shooing the bugs off of them. Okay. Yeah, same tree. I circled out around it wider, and some deer bones. Circled out around it wider and found a few more. Still on the same first tree. It's a hoof. Yeah. Out about 20 feet around from it now. Making circles around her. Yeah. Yeah. Beauty. He's definitely, his gills are blowing out, and he definitely dropped some spores down in there. What else we got? Another one over here playing peekaboo. I know y'all can't see him. I can barely see him. Right down there. Let's go. Ooh. Hello. Woo. Be careful. Oh, so careful. Boy. Where is he? He's right in the center of the screen. Nice and dark. Down there in the shade and out of the wind. All right. Nice little round up there. Lots of dead stuff. I mean, just imagine how many we're missing through all that mess. Okay. Nice sycamore right there. Oop. Yep. They're down in this stuff, hiding. It's impossible to get them all. You guys, you think you pick them all out of your patch? Not even close. Not all of them. This one right there. Nice and dark. These kinds laying down in that duff and under these dead logs and this punky wood around. Those get one more squirt of rain. This is where you can come back and find them monster ones. I've never found any of those though. You see them? Give you a better chance. Ah, nettle just got me. I can't even see his stem. He's curled under there. There he is. I can feel it. Got him. Oh, Granny. Granny, you better send me one of them steak bagels. Tattooed Granny. She loves the grannies. She says thinks they look like bent over grannies that can't stand up straight. Teasing all them old ladies. Yep. I'm telling you. We're up in the heart of this tangle. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Morelville. See him? I mean, I can't even believe I see him. Gotta reach down in these stinking nettles. Take these right now. Nasty nettles. What a beauty. Looks like it has a little staining because he's been down in that moisture. Dark. Whew. Can I get a primo? Holla, primo. Yes. Gorgeous. Think how many generations can find morels under these big beauties. And that tree's 40 inches across at chest high, easily. Well, I could spend hours and hours picking around through this stuff. You literally have to look through every nook and cranny. Up and down these logs, just right beside them and in the center. I mean, you could just spend hours in here. Ditch here. Hopefully we can see this ditch. Okay. Sometimes ditches can be loaded with morels, especially ones that have leaf duff in it and haven't been washed out for a little while. Picked up a couple of those blondies in there. We're down in here. Got like 3 or 4 of them, one every 10 feet. It's a big sycamore right there. Hopefully we can see the white top. It's this guy right here, bigger one. So found 1 or 2 on the slope on the sides and 1 or 2 right down in the bottom of the ditch here. And didn't notice them at first. My eyes have been strained out all day looking down into the cracks and crevices of logs and grass, and really didn't have my mushroom goggles on in here. And I walked right past the first 2 or 3 or 4 that I end up turning around and finding them. Because I found one, and I found another one. As soon right when I was getting ready to step over them, so I turned back around and found a few more. Look at these beauties right here. Right by this tuft of grass. Nice and dark. Sharing a stump. Okay, they're fused together. Just barely. God, those are nice. Wow. Nice, nice, nice. There's another sycamore right here. So they're kind of both, one behind me and this one are kind of overhanging this ditch, and it's full of sycamore debris. See if there's any more. If not, we'll be moving on. Pretty cool. Down the ditch. Sometimes ditches like this can be very, very productive. Especially these ones that they're just kind of these nice, smooth basin type. They don't really have a gouged out channel. Up here is head high with me, or maybe just a little over. It's about 10-foot drop down in there, 8-foot drop and back up. Nice steady slopes, not a gouged out creek or nothing. Just get some runoff out of the cornfield down by where the woods get heavy. Water runs out of them cornfields in heavy rain, just kind of slowly meanders through here. Not a creek that has steady flow of water in it, just a ditch. All right, couple more here, just about 10 feet later. Kind of a weird one here, kind of strange. Nice little dark mushroom, button head, beauty. Another one right here. Same kind of genetics. Little round top. Ridges are a little orange. He's all good. Needs just a touch of a soak before he cooks, or cook them just like that, whatever. If you wanted a meaty, more tender mushroom, to deep fry, you'd want to soak that one. If you're just sauteing it, gonna put some butter on it, some olive oil on it. He would rehydrate right in his own juices and steam and butter. But one like that, you want to rehydrate before you deep fry it. Bring that steaky umami back into him. Look at that little guy. Oh, I see some more. Look at that little guy. Same little round top kind of genetics there. Might be more from its microenvironment here, but probably it's just the genetics of the shrooms right through here. Oh, looky. Looky. A cluster. I got a patch. A patch of 3. I found a cluster of 3 here a while back. Patch or 2 back. Kind of a small one. Go ahead and take him. Why not? We left these behind once to grow. They didn't. It's almost getting too late for them. Supposed to be a small chance of rain tomorrow, but not gonna help these guys out much. Left plenty of little ones behind. A lot. I don't think I've ever left so many morels behind. Dang it. Now it's making me wonder if I don't need to go double check the side walls of the ditch. When you see that. What a dilemma. Alright, keep poking along here. Couple more pick-a-peckers down here. Oh, I must have left one there. There's 2. There's this old stump there. I must have picked one and left one. Don't that make me proud? These didn't grow a whole lot after leaving them. Some did, some didn't. I mean, most of them got another 1.5 inches or so on them. Some got a little more. All right, still working it. Looks like it makes a sharp bend there. Usually on them points up here on the top, on these flats, right at a point, whether it's a creek, river, or whatever, these little points that get washed over with water. Dynamite. Constant flood damage on them little inside bends. Erosion. Erode the top of them tree roots. Morel, mushy flushes. There's thousands of them. Just kidding. Okay. There's the tail end of the sycamore leaves. The sycamores are back around that bend about 30-40 yards from us. The sycamore debris right there, that orange is ending. Maple leaf debris is beginning. Of course, in here there's big maples, maple tree. There's big maple trees, huge maple trees every 5 feet here. They are not producing this year. Next year it could totally reverse, and they're all on maples and nothing under sycamores. Got some funky jobs here. This is the kind of staining you want to watch out for. The black staining. All right, I just went wandering off over there without my bucket and camera. I don't know, a little 12 or 16 inch sycamore over there, and rounded up my first shirt tail of the day. Pretty nice ones. Beautiful condition. Alright. It's getting pretty green. Got a bunch of greenery and a little sapling thicket up there. Heading off that way. See what happens. Got him. Man, these mesh bags are just miracle workers. I tell you, they put you on them. Got me a mesh bag full. Time to go home. We're gonna be up here in some different timber. That's a different kind of timber up there, and we're gonna get into that and be right back by the truck here shortly. Yeah, got corn popping. Corn. Corn's popping. Yes, I'm walking between the rows. We need to go that way. We just left this corner. Got about a 2-mile walk back to the truck from here. It's only about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm good. Got what, 10 hours of daylight left? Yeah, we can pull that. Hour drive home. So I need to be going that way. Let's go bust down through the edge of the field out of here and hit another little patch hopefully in there. Just following this ditch up through the middle of this tree line. It's not a creek, it's just a ditch that has water moving through it between these fields during heavy rain. These guys are small and fresh, so they're a little bit different than the sycamore morels we've been finding earlier in the day. It's a little bit different type of deal. We're going to gather them up, see what we can find. See a few more in here, and this ditch runs out a long ways, and there's one more sycamore to hit before we get back to the truck. So I'm picking these got age on them. They're not going to grow any bigger. They're not brand new freshies, even though they might look like it just because they're small, but they're not. So they're a couple weeks old, believe it or not. Just a lack of rain after they popped. Luckily they haven't totally dried up because of the cool weather we've had. Some cold nights in the 30s, so it's kept them fresh. Okay, the ditch is right there, a gray tan line through the woods. We're up here off the edge of it. These tufts of grass, smattering of cottonwood leaves down in between them. Got shrooms up here. They're just not the healthiest. We'll take them. We're gonna get these out of the woods. Gonna put them to use. Yeah, that one I'm just gonna leave. And I saw a few more, so gonna be picking these up. Okay, they're not gonna get any bigger. They're on the downhill. I know you guys, some of you might say, "Oh, that's crazy. Those are too small," but they're not. These are older shrooms. Just haven't had good growing conditions. Yep. Hopefully we can pull out a few bigger ones. We got to be able to find some bigger ones that have been in these tufts of grass. All right. It's a good way to finish up. Down in there. One up in there out of the shade, out of the sun and wind. Okay, those look a little better. Okay, we'll keep working these last few tufts of grass and see what we find. Nothing wrong with those. They're really light, really thin, but at least they're still fresh. Okay, keep on trucking here. Keep plugging away. Keep scratching, fighting, looking for these boogers. That's what I'm talking about in them tufts of grass. That's got these older layers from last couple years down underneath it, under there, holding in that moisture. Look how long his stem is. He tried to grow and get up out of there. One more down in there. It doesn't look good, but he's still fresh. He's still not got good color. He's still got good color to him. Okay. Thought I seen another one. It's tough. Oh, it's right there. Down in that grass. Cane. Last year's milkweed. Yep. Staying down in there getting that moisture. Alright. I ain't got much left in me. I need some caffeine and some food, some real food instead of snacks. I'm about out of gas, but I'm here for a reason. I'm not gonna stop. You can hear it in the tone of my voice. I got nothing for you guys. My legs are barely functioning. My brain's barely functioning. My eyeballs are going blurry. But we're gonna keep working it. That's why we're here. What a long day. Taking you guys through some different stuff today, like always. Yeah, crazy different environments. So, just walked over this big guy. Big guy down in there folded up. He's never had enough moisture to get him stood up. And a lot of people think that takes sunlight. Well, it takes proper moisture too. The ditch is right through there we talked about. This flat, grassy, open area is where water pools. There's a hill over there that drains in here. A couple fields with a real low angle slope this way. Super high rain events, water pools up in here. It's kind of swampy. And then it just makes its way through that gray area and turns into that ditch down there that we walk through. Okay, so all this runoff in here, it's a place where spores will come in here and settle. Okay, look at this great cottonwood duck. Great duck. Got a few up here. Yep, there's a couple up here. Oh, just missed past one. Should have grabbed my bucket. I have to use the old shirt tail. Grab this one I passed. He was kind of hiding. Boy, this might have to be a two-part video. This is a long day and lots of different terrain. Okay. They would definitely work. Yeah, I'm out of it. I'm toast. I'm fried. My brain, my legs, everything's just toast. I'm fried. I'm almost done though. I think I've been saying that for like the last 2 hours. Done. It's late. It's like 10:30. Take a shower, get the hay, be up at 4:30. Cardboard box lined with brown paper to catch spores. Beautiful, beautiful shrooms out of the last little spot. Okay, the bucket, the second trip of going into the magical forest, Alice in Wonderland, Tinkerbell forest. Tink never showed up. She must have been busy. She dissed me. Woo! Yeah! Morellas! Morchella! Box full. That's the way we do it. Just beautiful. Okay? They're just prime. These right there, these are primos. I could easily dig out a pound of primos out of this and get a primo price, but yeah, paid off. We went here one time, went to the magical forest one time, and they all looked like this about 3 days prior, 4 days prior, I don't even remember. So if you haven't seen that show, check it out. Went in there, saw a bunch of these, left them, sweated about them, worried about them. That same day we picked about I don't know, I think it was about 3 pounds of these. But we left hundreds of these, and we went back today and got them, and they all doubled and tripled their size to about like that. So you can go back and watch the part 1 or something like that of the magical forest. Yeah, deep dark forest, big mature trees. Don't hunt those a lot, but all right, guys, got to go to bed. Get these covered up. Gotta find me a piece of cardboard, cover it up loosely, and just let them start air drying a little bit more. If you like this kind of thing, please hit the sub button. You might consider it anyway. Good haul. They're beautiful. Can't ask for more than that. In the avocado box, it's kind of a, I don't know, full circle. Avocado to Morel in some weird way. I don't know about that, but I
gotta go. See you guys at the next spot. It's bedtime. Do it again tomorrow. Thank you.